Uh, oh, oh, perfect. My mic is working. Yay! I've been having some mic issues, so I'm just trying to make sure it works. Anyways, hi everybody. Uh, it's been a bit. I apologize. Um, don't worry. I will explain myself. I figure you guys know what has been going on, especially considering like, I've been wanting to do more streaming, and then suddenly I just fucking vanish. Also, whoa, my music volume is going crazy. um, it was not consistent. I had to modify it a bit to make sure it was doing okay. But yeah, hope everybody's doing well. Happy Sunday. Today has been a pretty good day for me so far. I got a ton of rest, which honestly I really fucking needed it. So yeah. Let me just put on my VTuber model. Hi everybody. So I guess you guys deserve a bit of an explanation, which I mean honestly it's not really much. Of course I'm like, oh, I want to start streaming more. I think that would be fun. And then I catch COVID. I have been incredibly sick with COVID for the past 2 weeks. It has been awful. Like, it's been bad. Yeah, it hasn't been a very good time. For the first couple days I was sick, it was like really bad. Like I felt like I was fucking dying. Thankfully, because of the power of modern medicine, I kind of got over that pretty quickly. It was not good. It was not good. I was in no condition to stream, and like, I kept getting all of these ideas for streams, and I'm like, I can't do any of them right now. This fucking sucks. So, yeah, I've been wanting to stream for the past bit, but I've been in no condition to do so. So I apologize. I know Twitch has like ways to share about that. I'm gonna be honest though, I don't really know how they work. I think there's like Twitch stories now or whatever. I probably should use that more often to inform you guys if there's like anything going on in my life that you probably need to know about. I mean, obviously I don't want to share too much about myself, but like if there's reasons that I can't stream, I think it's good that you guys know. It's just good to be consistent. I say that, and I am like really inconsistent when I stream. I just kind of stream whenever. But I kind of prefer it that way, because honestly, I find if I plan things out, it makes things like a bit more stressful for me than if I decide on a whim. I'm like, oh, I feel like streaming. Because then I kind of have to psych myself up whenever I plan things and be like, oh, I gotta get myself ready for this time to stream. And then that just creates a lot of unnecessary stress for myself. As in, when I decide to just kind of stream randomly, I can just be like, oh, I'm already in the mood to stream, I might as well do it anyways, So, that's always nice. That's always nice. So, yeah. Because this is kind of like my return stream after being sick with COVID for 2 weeks, I don't have a lot planned. I'm gonna be so honest. I really don't have a lot planned. But, I have been doing some art that I would like to show off on stream, which I think would be nice. So, I might as well switch to my... Oh wait, hang on. I kind of forgot how to pull up my tablet. Let me check my node graphs real quick, because I know there's a way I can do that. I'm just completely forgetting what my keybind is for it. I've got these parameters that I've saved, and it's like, I don't remember what the hotkey is for it, because like I set my hotkeys for things, and then of course I immediately forget them. Ah, there we go, there it is. I figured it out. Actually, another thing that I'm planning on doing today is I kind of want to draw myself like a custom tablet and pen. I think that'd be fun. Let me actually switch the tab real quick. So I'm over here, and let me open up Clip Studio Paint. Here we go. Hooray. So now we got Clip Studio Paint up. I'll show my current drawing that I'm working on. So it's this. This is one of my characters. His name is Miyu Ichigotani. He's like a fruit soda themed Precure character. And of course, naturally he is themed after strawberries, because I wasn't really expecting this to be like a whole Precure team, I'm gonna be so honest. Like, I was like, oh, I just want to make like a kind of fruit soda themed character. And then I ended up with 2 other characters. I'm like, oh, okay. That's just kind of how these things go. So yeah, here's Miyu's reference. His Precure Sona is named Cure Pop. like this guy right here. And you know, this is Miyu, of course. Oh, I'm using the wrong pen, I've just realized. You know, I'm trying to circle things, and of course I don't have the right pen equipped. So, yeah, that's Miyu. And this is his girlfriend, Umeji, and her cure form is Cure Soda, who is themed around plum soda. I know because of the coloration you might think, oh, is she themed around grapes? No, I actually themed her around plums because I don't know, that was the vibe at the time. There's literally no other reason besides that was the vibe, and that's what I decided to do. So, yeah, this is Cure Soda to go along with Cure Pop, and this is Umeji, which, as you can probably tell from how she looks, I based her look off of, like, butch lesbian fashion. Because I always, like, despite being a very feminine trans guy, I was like, I think butch lesbian fashion is cool. So, yeah, she has the vibe, although she is bisexual, she's not a lesbian, but yeah. And also, both Umeji and Miyu are trans, because I felt like it. And here is... I gotta find their last team member. Ah, there they are. And... this last one here, who I'm trying to load up, there we go. This is Rui. So this is the last team member. And actually, in kind of like a different sort of fashion, also hi Sage. In kind of like a different sort of fashion, because sometimes in Precure, the like last ranger is somebody who just kind of like shows up a little bit later. Rui is kind of there from the start. Like, Rui is, Rui's someone who doesn't really want, like, who's been using their Precure form for a long time. So, technically, they've been, like, the sole ranger protecting the world for the time being. It's just that because of a magic spell, nobody knows about their existence. So, once, Miyu and Umeji start, you know, doing Precure stuff, you know, fighting monsters. Also, I just noticed this weird error on, like, their coat here. I didn't even notice that. I thought I fixed all their colors. Oh well, I can fix that right now, actually. Let me just fix that real quick while I'm here. There we go, that's better. But yeah, Rui is like the token fairy of the group, where like they're the one who has like the fury. Oh my goodness, they're from like the season's like token like fairyland that, you know, that is like all powerful until the villainous team shows up, and Rui is the only one who is left because all of their everyone else gets kind of like turned into stone or whatever. Rui is the only one who's left. They are granted the power to become a Precure, but they find no other teammates. Like, this is when like Rui becomes a Precure when they're around middle school age. They are now all adults. So Rui has been fighting as a Precure all by themselves for a long time, and they have no, and yeah, so nobody knew about their triumphs either because of that magic spell making everybody forget about any, like, monster attacks and, like, any Precure that have shown up. So, yeah, Rui's got a bit of, like, a sadder backstory here. And also, they kind of act as, like, a mentor for Miyu and Umeji because they're a fighter, like they've been fighting for so long, but the main problem with what's going on with Rui is that they don't know how to use the purification magic that allows them to basically defeat monsters in the more Precure sort of style. But so instead, they've just been beating the crap out of monsters until they like are forcibly like defeated, which is not typically how that goes in Precure. It's just that Rui hasn't mastered the magic to be able to purify monsters, so they can't exactly do that. And of course then Miyu and Umeji come along and they're able to perform the magic. Rui is incredibly jealous, but at the same time, they're like, I finally found teammates, I need to like teach them. I need to show them how to become better fighters and all that, so that they can like do so that they can help protect this world. So yeah. That's a bit of lore about these characters. And Miyu, I actually kind of wanted to draw from a whim because I've been drawing out of like those characters. I've been probably drawing Rui the most, and it's like I need to draw Miyu more because he's the first one I designed, and I might as well draw him a bit more. So yeah, I've got this drawing. It's not done. I'm hoping to maybe finish it during this stream. So yippee. Also, I guess I should also ask again, is the audio and everything alright for the stream? Like, I know I ask that pretty much every stream, but it's like, I just like to know because I've been dealing with quite a few audio issues ever since I started streaming, so it's like, I just want to make sure that I'm not having any audio issues at all. Like, I hope that my mic is okay, like, hopefully the music's not, like, too loud or too quiet. Honestly, if it's too quiet, you probably don't even know there's music playing, because I do have music playing from another tab. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Sage. I do appreciate that. I just... Again, it's just, when you're streaming and, like, you know, you can't... Because you have, like, your music playing from fucking your browser, and you can't, like, open your stream from your browser because it'll, like... it'll like repeat itself on stream. It's like it's kind of hard to know how balanced my audio is. So yeah, there is that, unfortunately. I'm gonna change the color of this just to be a little more like saturated, I guess. I guess more saturated, yeah. I don't need it to be like super dark. I can even just like do the hard light. Actually, yeah, the hard light makes it a bit more. Oh, whoopsie. No, not the vivid light. No, that doesn't look good. That looks a bit more saturated. That's what I wanted. There we go. I think this I can erase a little bit. I think once I finish this drawing, I'm not sure what else I will do. Actually, I just realized I'm gonna also rotate this model a bit. There we go. Just so it looks like I'm looking at the screen, you know? Well, it more looks like I'm looking at my tablet, but you know, whatever. I meant to rotate the model, like, some time ago, but I just never did it. Whoopsie. I will say, I'm very proud of how I shaded his hair, or, sorry, highlighted his hair. I need to, like, get these little strawberry accessories at some point, but yeah. One thing at a time, Shadow. One thing at a time. Oh, speaking of my name, actually, I know that's kind of a silly thing to bring up all of a sudden, but, like, there's a song that I've been considering covering because, like, I've been making a lot of, I haven't posted any yet because they're not complete, but I've been working on a bunch of, freaking, Synthvie covers, but my plan is to have, like, the Synthvie vocals while also including some vocals of my own, and one of the songs I want to do is, Shadow Shadow by, Azari. I believe that's what their name is. Correct me if I'm wrong. Because I just think it'd be so funny for a video title just called Shadow Shadow Covered by Shadow. Like, that would be fucking crazy. Plus, it's also just a good song, and I really want to cover it. I specifically want to cover, like, the night chord version of it that's in Project Sekai. Just because I like the pitch in that one a little bit better. I think it just... I don't know. It sounds, like, more mysterious. It kind of adds to, like, the very, like, lonely, like, mysterious vibe that the song has, I guess. So, yeah. I would love to cover that song. Also, if anyone's curious about, like, how my condition is right now, because I know I did mention that I was, like, incredibly sick with COVID, my main thing right now is that I'm still a little congested, but, like, the main thing also is that I'm really fucking tired. I have been so tired lately, and I'm positive it's because I've been, I've been bedridden for a while, and also my body's been busy, like, fighting off this illness, so it's probably just, like, my body is just done. So, yeah, because of that, I've been really exhausted lately. Oh, and if anybody's curious, actually, I'm gonna send the link to the song playlist I've been listening to right now, because I don't really know how to like put the credits on screen yet, so I'm just gonna link it in chat. So that's the music playlist I'm listening to right now. It's really nice. It's by Stellar Chic. I really like their playlist a lot. They make some really good ones. And yeah, I know it's winter time, but like I wanted a spring themed playlist mainly because it is currently spring in Street Seasons Grand Bazaar right now. So I like listening to playlists that reflect the season that's in my game. Okay, I don't want to make this coloring too dark. I don't want it to blend in too much, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna like brain load. My brain has to reload. I'll like shade everything and then see where I'm at. Oops, I did not mean to do that. I just copied the YouTube link into, like, you couldn't see it because my fucking model was covering it, but I accidentally just copied the YouTube link into CSP as like a layer name. That's kind of dumb, but whatever. Oh, I hope that's not, okay, it's not being picked up. I was like, wait, is that being picked up? No, my dogs are yelling at the moment because they're dramatic. If you want to know how dramatic they are, they're pugs, so that should give you a good idea of how dramatic they are. Pugs do be yelling, though. That's what they do. That's one of their biggest talents, is being dramatic. Oh my god, speaking of pugs, actually, if you ever consider if any of you ever want to consider becoming like a dog or like pet groomer, please, like, if you get a pug in your salon, please protect your ears when you go to trim their nails, because as somebody who's basically like grown up with pugs, oh my god, they lose their furry little minds the moment that you dare to try to cut their nails. They hate it, and it's like, I get it, it's probably a very sensitive area for them, but like, oh my god, the drama. Like, it's like suddenly any drama that they could get from like a husky or something, it just embodies them all at once when they need to get their nails trimmed. Okay, I'm trying to make this more saturated, more saturated is what I'm trying to say. That is what I'm trying to say. Color burn, maybe? Oh, yeah, that looks better. I'm just trying to experiment with colors a little bit. Yeah, see, like, that's darker, but, like, it still kind of looks good, you know? I've also, oh yeah, I was thinking about stream ideas, and, I think another fun idea is to, maybe do, like, a dialogue-focused game, because, I mean, I guess I already was doing that by playing Grand Bazaar, but I was so busy farming that I wasn't really talking to people. Whoopsie. Silly me. Silly me, neglecting my friends because I'm farming. That's just how it be on this bitch of an earth. But I want to play a dialogue-centered game because, now that I'm streaming, I think it would be fun to show off that I do have experience in voice acting. Like, and not in like a, you guys need to know that I'm a voice actor. Like, hey, it's kind of fun to show off skills that I don't normally think about. Because I'm gonna be so honest, I don't really think about the fact that I was, like, kind of a voice actor. I don't really think about it much just because of my voice dysphoria. And I know it sounds a little silly that I stream while I have voice dysphoria, but it's like, I've kind of just gotten to the point where it's like, my voice is going to be different eventually because I'm pre-T. I've not taken testosterone yet, so I've just kind of accepted that, like, you know what? I don't sound the way that I want to yet, but like, I think my voice is good enough, you know? I mean, I sound younger than I am, even though I'm in my 20s, but whatever. I'm in my 20s, but I've gotten so many people thinking that I'm, like, a teenage boy or something, which is better than, like, most people in person. They think I'm, like... I've had people think I'm, like, a 12-year-old girl, which was crazy, because I used to work a job where I had to, like, anybody who was hired was required to be an adult. Like, we couldn't hire anyone who was under 18. So... it was kind of wild seeing people think that I was like a 12-year-old girl, and it's like, I am a grown-ass man in my 20s. I am a grown man. Like, I know I'm obviously very feminine presenting, so obviously that's gonna put like a tamper on things. Well, yeah, that's exactly what I say to you, Sage. You are a grown-ass person, and yet you're sitting here going, like, meow. And it's like, okay. Grown-ass person. Is this part not filled in? Oh, no, it is. Never mind. I'm just a little silly with it. I like how you say it's iconic when you haven't even been doing it for that long, but I mean, I get it. Alrighty. I'll see you when you get back, Sage. Also, for any VOD heads, I know I probably look a little bit crazy talking to chat because I don't have chat on screen, and there is a very good reason I don't have chat on screen. It's because I don't know how to do it. And even then, I just kind of, I don't know, I just don't really feel like having my chat on screen. Because, like, some people do be saying the weirdest shit, and it's like, I highly doubt I'm gonna really get those kind of people on my stream. It's like, I don't want to have, like, a VOD where there's just some random comment that pops up saying, I am the penis destroyer, or something like that. I don't fucking know. Like, it'll just be so out of pocket. I mean, I don't really care if people make more suggestive jokes in my chat, but it's just like... It would just kind of... I don't know. It catches me off guard. It'd catch me off guard, and that would probably be, like, the only thing I focus on if I'm ever watching back on that VOD. It's just that one comment. That one weird, out-of-pocket comment that someone made. Back on the drawing at hand, though, I am appreciating how, like, this shading is turning out. I'm gonna be honest with this dress here. I'm kind of half-assing the shading a little bit. Like, I'm experimenting a little bit, but also, like, I still want it to look good, you know. I'm gonna duplicate it and then just, like, erase some of it. Just because I don't want it all to be, like, this dark. Just only, like, the, you know, darker parts. Yeah, Shadow, that's how that works. Welcome back, though, Sage. You didn't miss much. I was just talking about how, like, I don't have chat on screen because it's like, I don't want to have someone make, like, a weird comment and then that just be there on the VOD. Because that'll be the only thing I think about if I look at the VOD. Like, if I see a comment, and if I see a weird, like, out-of-pocket comment, on the stream, like, I'm just going to, like, focus in on that and be like, why didn't I delete that comment or something like that? There we go. I'm just realizing now in Miu's reference, I didn't kind of like show what these shapes were supposed to be very well. Because they're meant to kind of be like mini strawberries, like open face strawberries on the side of his skirt, you know? But I didn't really show that too well in his reference, but whatever, it's no big deal. I'll add more highlights to like the berries here because I do want to add like some highlights there, but I just haven't gotten around to that. Actually, wait. Maybe I'll do that right now. I kind of want to. Sage, that's not even out of pocket for you. You're usually texting me when you're hungry. I'm gonna make the strawberry shiny because I feel like it. You can't nut your way out of this one, Sage. Don't make me prepare my boomerang again, Sage. Oh my gosh, hi PK, how are you doing? We are drawing today. Besides that, I'm not really sure what else I'm gonna do in this stream, but I figure I do a nice drawing stream as like a chill way for me to come back, because I've been sick for the past 2 weeks. Oh, nice! What kind of art are you doing? Let's see. I'm going to fill this in real quick, because I just realized that that wasn't filled in. Here we go. That's better. I'm gonna need to experiment with some of these colors here, make them look a little bit better. Oh. Especially when you're streaming, talking suddenly becomes like 10 times harder. There we go. I'm gonna have to darken the tie just so it doesn't look like too blended in, you know? Here we go. Oh yeah, this isn't a bad color for the shading. Yeah, this actually looks quite nice. In case you're curious, PK, I did a bit of a lore dump about like the character that I'm drawing, and if you're curious, like, you know, that'll still be on the VOD. I upload my VODs to YouTube, so if you're curious about the lore TM, I did talk about that earlier in the stream. To summarize it though, this character I'm drawing is a Precure character, so they're a Mahou Shoujo type character. Well, I say that, but he's actually a guy, but yeah. There is a Mahou Shoujo on the team though, because one of them is a girl. I kind of pulled the Deltarune, where like, you know, Miu is a feminine guy, his girlfriend Umeji is a masculine woman, and their partner Rui is, you know, a non-binary person. It's just fun. I like doing that sort of thing. Gosh, I don't have another playlist lined up, so I'm gonna be so honest, I'm probably just gonna repeat this one once it's done. So I like this playlist a lot, I really do. And plus, there's Pikmin music on it. You can't get any better than that. We fucking love Pikmin in this house. That's another idea for a stream, actually. I should replay Pikmin 2. I've been... like, I pretty much do, like, a yearly playthrough of Pikmin 2. And I didn't do mine last year. Because I was actually doing another playthrough of Pikmin 4 at the time. Because a friend of mine was already playing through Pikmin 2. We were kind of like doing a thing in a little friend group where each of us was playing a different Pikmin game. Drawing one of my streamer friends, Alex, back when I had my favorite Pokemon stream, I said I'd draw whoever named all the Pokemon in the promo GIF. Oh, nice! drawing art for people can be a little bit stressful in my opinion, because like part of me thinks like, oh, are they gonna like it? But every time like they end up really liking it, so maybe I shouldn't worry about that so much. But there's always like that little bit of stress where you're like, oh, do you think they're actually gonna like it? No, that's totally fair. That's totally fair, PK. I've had times where I've just never been able to get around to art, and I've kind of been having that right now because my sister's birthday was the other day, and she requested that for her like Christmas gift I make her because I was doing art for my family. She requested that I make a 3D model of Lavrina from Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, and I was totally fine with that. I really wanted to do that. But I haven't finished the model yet, because for one, I want to make it so that she can 3D print it. And for another, I want brain load. I just haven't been able to work on it because again, I've been incredibly sick. So I haven't had time to do much of anything lately. Because I've just been so focused on recovering. And plus, I'm also back in my classes now. I'm still a little mad that I had to, like, I completely missed my first week of classes because I was so sick, but not much I can do about it. At least my profs were really nice about it, though. Absolutely, I will, PK. I'll make sure that she knows. Let's see, put that... Alright, so start shading this part here. Gosh, I'm almost tempted, like, because I've played Pikmin 2 so many times, I'm almost tempted to do a randomizer. Like, I know it would be an absolute disaster because Pikmin 2, I love that game to death. It is incredibly hard. So, it would be a really difficult, like, stream series, but I think it could be fun. Also, if you're curious to know some of my other stream ideas, I've actually, I haven't revealed this like publicly yet, but I'm working on a little like double mod, I guess. Like I'm working on a mod for both Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask because I've been messing around with the PC port of those games, and I'm like I wanna try modding them because of course anytime I'm playing a low poly game I'm like, ooh, what if I put my own models in it? So I'm gonna be making like a dual mod where, like a double character mod where one of them is in Ocarina of Time and the other one is in Majora's Mask. And I'm specifically gonna be doing Clover and Kara from Undertale. Well, Clover from Undertale Yellow and Kara just from Undertale, but yeah. Yeah, Clover will be in Ocarina of Time because honestly, it's kind of an excuse to use my adult Clover design I made a while back because I'm really proud of that design. And then Majora's Mask obviously will have Kara. I think player model modding is like kind of a new thing for Majora's Mask, but I still want to try it anyways because I think it'd be fun, especially if I can like change the different forms as well, because I would love to be able to do that. One of my first ideas I got when I thought about Kara being in Majora's Mask was Fierce Deity Kara, and I'm like, oh, my brain is massive. That would be awesome. If you guys haven't played it though, if you're like an Undertale fan by any means, first of all, I highly recommend playing Undertale Yellow. Incredibly good fan game. Second of all, I highly recommend also playing Undertale Red and Yellow, which is a mod of Undertale that basically has it where Frisk is followed around by the ghosts of Clover and Kara, and oh, it is so cute. It's such an adorable mod. I love it so much. Plus, the whole mod is basically just Clover x Kara propaganda, and I completely fell for it. Like, me and my friends all fell for it. But it's a good ship. Like, I never thought that they would make for such a good ship until I played Red and Yellow, and I'm like, wow, these two would be adorable together. There start shading some of this here. There we go. And the underneath of the sleeve, this needs to be, yeah, this really needs to be shaded just so we can differentiate it from the other layers. There we go. Some things are gonna blend together quite a bit just because that's just because that's how Miyu's color palette is. But honestly, I'm kind of okay with that. I don't mind that too much. I am content with the way things are turning out. Go, and now I'm gonna add some more highlights here, which is really just dots, but like I kind of like adding the little like highlight dots. You've been released! You can chat! Well, good for you, Ionic Sheep! Sage, I have a suspicious feeling that you're only saying that because you're hungry. No, I agree. I do want to play Pikmin as a stream idea. I would love to. Because, like, I've played pretty much every Pikmin game multiple times. But I love the series so much. And I want an excuse to play it again. And it's like, doing it as a stream idea, that would be awesome. That would be another great excuse for me to just play Pikmin again. You should, Sage. You should. Sage, if it helps, every single Pikmin game is available on Switch. Yes, exactly. Starting now, play them. Here, let me grab this darker red here, shade this a little bit. Not too much, though, because I don't want it to blend in with the cape here. Then I'll highlight it to differentiate it. Actually, no. I've kind of been moving away from, like, the softer highlights that I usually do. Thank you! Thank you, Sheep! I'm glad to hear it. I've done so much work on my, my model, and funnily enough, I'm not actually done. There's a lot of other things that I want to add to this model, it's just that I haven't really had the time to do so. So, one of these days, he will be even stronger. I just haven't gotten around to adding more stuff to him yet. Sage, how did you just now realize it was sheep? Like, she literally has sheep in her name. You're so right, PK. My power is just only gonna grow. I'm getting stronger by the second, and I think that's awesome. It's okay, Sage. It happens to the best of us. Oh, okay. I think that was actually a really good idea. Doing, like, the add glow layer for the skin. Like, that actually looks a lot better. Because then it's not, like, super white. It's a bit more saturated. Oh, that looks so nice, actually. I'm really happy with that. I just realized I didn't shade a part of the cape that I meant to do. Why is there 2 layers? Huh? Why is there multiple layers of this? What is this layer? Oh, it's empty. Well then, what is it? What the heck is it doing there? I just had an empty layer for some reason. Maybe I just forgot to delete it, IDK. Oh my gosh, you guys can't see it, but I accidentally, like, shifted my sub view. So it just, like, it just completely, like, shifted across my screen, and I was like, oh, scary. You're gonna eat the stupidity, Sage? How does that work? Does that just make you stupider? Does that mean you're going to Jupiter? Oh, good heavens. Oh, I love the add glow option for highlights. Holy crap, this looks so good. How does a fish's duel work? I'm now curious. Let's see. Oh, yeah, of course. I get it now. You fish and then you fish. Yeah, okay. Thank you, that's all I needed to know. Oh, a reference and replace it with fish? Care for a fish? Do you take us for fish? We'll never take fish from someone like you. Hey, fish! Luffy! I just wanted an excuse to reference that video. If you haven't seen the video that I'm talking about, hang on. Let me see if I can actually, like, put it on screen. I think I can do that. I just need to, like... Hang on. I'm looking for the video right now. I need to see if I can find it. Oh no, that's the one of Luffy fucking dying. Never mind. I think I just have to add like a media source. Hang on.
Care for an apple?
Do you take
Oh, there we go. I got the video
like
up.
Look, apples!
No, it didn't play properly. Hang on. Does it have a... Wait, did it have the audio? Hang on. No! It disappeared! I don't know how to use OBS. I'm sorry.
Care for an apple?
Do you take us for idiots? We never trust food from someone like you.
Hey, look, apples!
I fucking love that video so much. It's so good. It's so fucking good. It's so good. It's like one of the greatest videos on the internet. I love it too much. No! It disappeared! Oh gosh, I'm so happy that I shared that video. It's one of the best things ever. It's one of the best videos that I've ever saved. Actually, wait, I'm gonna try something. Let me check my music. Okay, it's only playing from Firefox. Okay, I was like, I have two browsers, so I was trying to make sure that my audio didn't like repeat itself, but I don't think it is. I don't know how to use OBS. I'm sorry.
Care for an apple?
Do you take us for idiots? We never trust food from someone like you.
Hey, look, apples!
I fucking love that video so much. It's so good. It's There we go. Okay. I was just adjusting something real quick and it works. Hooray! Yippee! Woohoo! Yay! Yay! Oh, that hurt my throat to do. I'm not doing that again. I can't make my voice too high pitched or it hurts my throat. It's probably because I'm still kind of sick, but whatever. No big deal. Also, Sage, how could you do that? How could you eat the Kirby music? That's so fucked. God, it's funny hearing this song because the song that or the game that song that just played, like the one that it comes from, it's so ass. Not this song, though. I'm one of the few people who actually really likes Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl because it's like it's a Sinnoh remake. I love those games. I don't care if it was like not up to everybody's standards. But anyways, yeah, the last game, fucking Harvest Moon Light of Hope, that game is so ass. Oh, I must have muted it. My bad. I accidentally muted it. That's my fault. I muted it to play the video and then I forgot to unmute it. Thank you for telling me. Thank you. Yeah, the last song that played, it was, I think it was like the spring theme from Harvest Moon Light of Hope, and that game is terrible. I've tried playing it, but I could not play it. It's so ass. If you want to do yourself a favor, like, if any of you ever get into the Story of Seasons franchise, don't play any of the games that were specifically made by Natsume. Like, cause like a lot of the old Harvest Moon games are the Story of Seasons series just under the localization team of Natsume. Because Natsume owns the name of the series now, they've been making their own games titled Harvest Moon that aren't the same series, and I've tried playing a couple of them, and they were so ass. Oh god, I did not care for them. So, and honestly, all the power to people who do genuinely like those games, because, like, I did not see, like, any appeal in them at all. Oh, this is from Diamond and Pearl. This song is from Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. This is specifically from Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, the remakes. Yeah, I'm like one of the few people who really liked the Diamond and Pearl remakes, and honestly, the main reason is because of, like, the quality of life improvements, and also, like, the new Underground. Holy fuck, the new Underground is fun. Let's see, let's get the underneath part of the sleeve. I want to make this a bit darker, actually, just so you can tell what's what a little bit better. Yeah, this song is specifically a Twin Leaf Town. Oh my god, that's really funny! That's really funny! I forgot this song was in this playlist. Just, okay, for reference, I have been playing Ocarina of Time lately. Yeah, I've been replaying Ocarina of Time because I've been messing around with the PC port. Oh my god, and it's fun. I love some of, like, the quality of life improvements they added to it. Like, Because as much as I like Ocarina of Time, the game is pretty outdated, so I love when people, like, take an old game and basically just make it better. Just out of sheer love for the game, like, that is so awesome. And it's been happening more recently, too, with Majora's Mask, which is awesome, because I really want to do a stream where I actually finish that game, like, so badly, because I've never properly finished Majora's Mask, and the main reason is because I'm a completionist. Like, I'm the kind of guy who tries to finish as much as he can in one 3-day cycle, even though you don't, like, because, like, you don't technically have a time limit in that game. It's just really a 3-day cycle. But I was so insistent on trying to get so much done in every single 3-day cycle that it just hindered me from playing the game properly. And it's like, I should have just done that. Like, what was my fucking problem, dude? But yeah, one of these days, I will properly finish Majora's Mask. Maybe I'll do it on stream, even. I think that would be fun. I'll probably play, like, the PC port of it specifically, just because, again, the quality of life improvements are really nice. That's because your brain rotted, Sage. That's entirely the reason. Actually, Sage, have you ever played any Zelda games before? I'm gonna take that as a no. Because if you want, Sage, there actually does exist a multiplayer mode for the PC ports of Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. So if you want to try a 3D Zelda game, we can play it together. Actually, I honestly think it would be really fun if we played it together. Do you want to do that sometime, Sage? Oh, that's just a built... No, it's not even a mod cheat. That's just a built-in thing on the Ocarina of Time PC port. There are some really good mods for the game, though. One of my personal favorites is a Miku mod. Where it's quite literally, it just replaces Link with Miku. It's pretty awesome. Wait, oh, it's glow dodge. Okay, I was like, why does this look so fucked? Because I clicked the wrong lighting setting. It's funny you mentioned that, actually, like, now that I'm mentioning playing with you, Sage, because I was actually gonna ask DJ if he wanted to play Ocarina of Time with me, like, on stream. Because I want to do a collab with DJ so bad, and I wouldn't be surprised if he wants to as well, because, like, me and DJ, honestly, we've been wanting to hang out for a while. It's just we've both been busy, and also I've been sick, so, like, we haven't really had the time to hang out or anything, and it's been making both of us really sad. Because our schedules are both, like, so different. Which is honestly the biggest crime. Like, the fact that we have such different schedules and that means we can't hang out, it's like, that is the worst thing. I just want to be able to hang out with my friends. Okay, Sage, but at least when you're around, like, done work, that's usually when I'm awake. So, like, that helps at least. And plus, I can usually talk to you if I'm in class in the morning. Let's see, what was I doing here? Oh yeah, it's changing this color. Oh, that's a bit too dark. There, that's better. Shoutouts to Eternafor. It's gotta be one of my favorite Pokemon songs, like, ever. I remember when I first heard the variant of it in Legends Arceus, like, I nearly cried because I was so happy to hear it. This version is also really good. again, I completely understand why people were disappointed by Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, but I'm also, I just really like Sinnoh in general, so it's like, I didn't really care, I just really liked it overall. Well, yes, Sage. Listen, Sage, if I'm not making you play games that I like, then what am I really doing? Sage, just so you know, also, it's gonna be worse when you come and visit me. Because, like, we have, just the sheer amount of games that we have at home. It's gonna get worse. Like, I'm going to make you play so many things. Because if you're at my house, like, that'll just make it so much easier to make you play things. Oh, playlist, you can't do this to me. I fucking love this song. This is from one of my childhood Harvest Moon games, Tale of Two Towns. That game is very flawed, by the way, because, like, I won't go on a massive tangent about it, but there was a lot of problems with that game, but I still loved it. But, honestly, my biggest gripe with the game was that, there's requests you would get from the villagers, right? But these requests were limited time. So you only had a certain amount of time to do these quests, and, like, sometimes the request will pop up again, but it's like, it's just really dumb. I think that was also the case for the original Grand Bazaar, but they obviously changed that in the remake, which I am forever grateful for. I do kind of want to watch Owl House at some point, just because I've heard a lot of good about it. It's just that I haven't really had the time to sit down and watch anything lately, so maybe one of these days I'll watch it. It's just, again, I haven't really had the time. So I apologize, Sage, but I wouldn't mind watching it with you. Oops, did not mean to do that. Oh, there we go. That's way better shading. Yeah. I just had to switch the colors a little bit and the opacity. That's okay. It's not the end of the world. And even if you did made some time for me while you guys were still watching, I probably wouldn't have really been able to join anyways, just because I have been so fucking sick. Like, even if I did join, I wouldn't be able to watch for very long, is what I'm saying, really. So yeah, no, don't feel bad about it. I probably wouldn't have been able to stay long anyways. It's been the same case for One Piece nights with my other friends, where I haven't really been able to stay watching One Piece for too long just because I haven't been feeling well. Yeah, I'd be okay with watching it. I don't have the time or energy to do it right now, which I feel bad about, but unfortunately there's not much I can do about it. I'm gonna use this, like, bubble brush that I got. Maybe use that as the background a little bit. And, like, change the color of them to... maybe even just white. That looks good. Maybe, like, reduce the opacity a bit so it looks more like soda bubbles, I guess. See, no, a pink background is too much. He's just gonna blend in. But I think a purple background, like... No, I think, like, a darker purple would work better. Yeah, that's good. That's good. And then lower the opacity of the bubbles so they don't blend in with the white on his outfit. There we go. There we go. We're getting somewhere. Here, let me just put my logo on there too. Oh, I didn't mean to put it in the folder. My fault. There we go. There, that's a pretty whoa. That's a good drawing. I think I did good this time around. I've been in a bit of an art slump lately, so it's kind of nice just to be able to just sit here and do something. Thank you. I'm glad. I've been wanting to draw like a proper drawing of this character for a while because I have a lot of doodles of him. I can show that if I can find the art, that is. I think it was this one. Yeah, I've mostly just been doing doodles of these characters. Let's see. I did have... I'm trying to find the canvas where I did a bunch of doodles of Miyu, but I cannot find it for the life of me. It's hidden in here somewhere, I just don't know where. It's gotta be in here, right? Theoretically, perhaps? Damn, I don't even see it. Oh, tragic. Whatever. It's in my folder somewhere. I just don't know where. Gosh, I didn't even notice. I've already been streaming for an hour. I'm getting better at this. Because, like, before, I wasn't really even able to stream for an hour. I was really struggling to make it, like, that long. But I was able to stream for an hour, like, no problem. So, I'm very proud of myself. Yippee! I think I might... Should I end off here? I don't fucking know. I think I will end off here. If I do end up, maybe I'll stream a little bit later. I'm not entirely sure. Just because I've already got this drawing done. I'm not sure what else I want to do. I think it might be a good idea to just end off now. So, yeah. I will say, though, thank you guys very much for stopping by. I think... I'm only now just noticing the viewer count, but I think this is the most amount of viewers I've ever had. I know that's silly, but I am just starting out, so it's like, it's a big accomplishment for me. It's nice. So yeah. Oh yeah, drawing is really fun. I've been starting to get back into the groove of drawing again, and I'm very happy about that. But yeah, you all have a great rest of your day. And thank you again very much for stopping by. I super appreciate it. And yeah, well, take care everybody. Bye-bye.